A very good evening to all of you. I hope I'm audible. So a lot of queries were being asked to me on my WhatsApp, Messenger, everywhere. So thought of coming live and clearing all the queries here itself. So whatever queries you guys have regarding academics, regarding anything, any kind of query that you have, you just ask me. I'm live on YouTube as well as Facebook. So wherever you find it comfortable, you can just ask me the queries. Webho, hello. Hi, Shreya. And also confirm the audio. Am I audible? Ask me anything. My voice is slow. वैभव क्या लगता है प्रिपरेशन के टाइम इंस्टाग्राम डाउनलोड रखना चाहिए? Yeah, it depends on whether you can control yourself or not. It's just that. Like in my case, I'm not preparing for CAT, but I'm doing certain other things. Like I write books. Probably you know that. And Instagram is there on my device, but it doesn't deviate me. So it all depends on personal control. आत्म संयम, अगर संयम है तो फिर सब कुछ ठीक है. संयम लगता है कम है तो हटा दो, है ना? All right. Any other query? Shivangi, hi, good evening. है संयम कि नहीं है? It's a good question. Instagram, some people delete a lot of social media stuff. Like Facebook for iQuanta is necessary and so is WhatsApp. But you can do without Instagram. Shreya, वीक में कितनी क्लासेस होंगी? Okay. जो लाइव कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लासेस हैं, when I say conceptual, that means when the faculty will be present in front of you, like you can see them, okay? Those will be 4 days a week, and the live application would be 6 days a week from Monday to Saturday. Now this can also be increased, the frequency can be increased in case, let's say, like it happens in certain chapters, certain topics, that people feel that there should be one more class, then we can increase the frequency, but normally it is 4. Krisha, न्यू बैच की क्लासेस कब स्टार्ट होंगी कि बेसिक्स तो क्लियर हो गए हैं, आगे पढ़ाई कैसे करो? कृषा हो गया वो जो मैंने बोला था, वो 3 LRDI एसेंशियल्स. अच्छा, उसको तो वैसे भी आपको सिंक में रखना है ना, जो जिस भी तरह का क्लासेस होंगी लाइव उसी हिसाब से करना है, ठीक है? और स्पीड कैलकुलेशन कर लिया है तो लाइव क्लासेस शुरू हो रही हैं. आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर आल्सो, आई थिंक आई टोल्ड यू यस्टरडे, आफ्टर दिस सेशंस आर ओवर व्हिच आर हैपनिंग, next Monday, most probably, we'll start with the classes on Facebook group. By the way, classes have already started. Like we are doing a lot of basic stuff. Fundamentals, algebra has been done. Kamal said took a class on some part arithmetic, I believe. So those things are happening. Coming to Anmol, PYQ's question, how you access them in paid batch? Anmol, PYQ is out there on Google. You can just, Google it out. CAT PYQ. You will get infinite links for CAT PYQ. By the way, on iQuanta website also there is, all the PYQs are there, and they are given in year-wise, also topic-wise and section-wise. You can just go there and check it out. Rajesh, facing difficulty in para jumbles and para summary. That is the reason that we have brought in Shabana ma'am. So she'll be taking over the entire VARC like I was teaching till now. So I'd be more focusing on developing the products and dealing with the students and teaching algebra, the pure mathematics. That is what I will teach majorly. In case there is a requirement of something in like philosophical genre RC, I'll be taking that probably, but majorly it will be taken by Shimana ma'am. So Parajamals, para summary, she'll be having some extra sessions for that. Khushi, you're extremely, okay, extremely confused with the old and new batch. Is the new batch that started in May included in the schedule we follow through WhatsApp or... Okay, Khushi, you are from new batch, I believe, right? In the second batch. So because you guys had taken admission earlier, that is why we gave the access of first batch as well. And I'm sure in the first batch, a lot of things might have gone bouncer to you, isn't it? Because you joined in between. That was all for how iQuanta is connecting classes, but your batch would be starting it from scratch, everything from the basics. All right. Classes will be conducted on Facebook, the group, the private group for which you have paid. On YouTube, it is a kind of classes which are for fundamentals and getting to know that CAT syllabus and iQuanta better. Atharva, following CAT exam playlist for self-preparation uploaded on YouTube. Good, well done. Follow it, and also, once the classes start, just follow that. वैभव, अभी स्टार्टिंग में एक सेट और क्यूए क्वेश्चन में मैक्सिमम टाइम कितना दे सकते हैं इफ सॉल्व नहीं हो रहा तो? ओके, दैट्स अ गुड क्वेश्चन. मैक्सिमम टाइम अभी स्टार्टिंग में ना LRDI सेट के लिए 20 मिनट्स चलेगा. अगर बहुत कोई डिफिकल्ट क्रिटिकल सेट आ गया 25 मिनट्स, नॉट मोर देन दैट. एंड फॉर अ क्वांट क्वेश्चन नॉट मोर देन 5 मिनट्स. Okay, in the starting, because you're learning now. Sarthak, I have 3 years of work experience and planning to leave job and give 6 months for CAT. Would it be good choice? Will it affect CAT interviews? Sarthak, it won't actually affect. In case, in fact, because you have 3 years of work experience, that means you have got the maximum possible points in the WorkX, that is 515. So in the final selection, WorkX is given certain points, that is maximum is 5. So already you have that. More than 3 years might give you minus 0.5. So it becomes 4.5. So it's a good strategy. It won't affect, but when you're leaving the job, also keep in mind that you should still be employable. If things go south somehow, and let's say you don't get the your choice of B school, so still you should be employable. Keep that in mind, otherwise it's a good strategy. Sweet night. I'll have almost 2 years of gap and academics are also not good. How much will that affect my chances of getting into a good B school? Sweet night, that would actually affect. 2 years of gap, that is not the major concern, but what were you doing in those 2 years? Were you working? I think no, because you haven't mentioned that. Okay. And academics are not good. What does that mean? Give me the exact details, then I'll be able to guide you. Amarnath, syllabus will end in the mid-August, by mid-August. Nakul, BCA student with 879 profile, what should be my safe score to crack top IIM and mainly FMS? Nakul Sharma. So general, non-engineer, male. Okay. Top IIMs and mainly FMS. Mainly FMS, 99.5 percentile. That is the safest score. Below that, chances would be really hard. But 99, if you get 99, you'll get calls from some IIMs. Vaibhav, during preparation time, बैड प्रोफाइल की टेंशन सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में रहती है. क्या प्रोफाइल है बताओ तो एक बार. वो बैड है भी कि नहीं, मैं तो चेक कर लूँ एक बार, है ना. खुशी, ओके. Yeah, Kushi, I think I just told you, the next week we'll start everything from basics. Till then, we'll be coming live with one thing or another. Radhe, any tip for RC? Keep reading, read a lot. Read a lot, okay? And also, the reading club that I had made, I'm feeling very low attendance in that. So, also I'm planning that every Sunday, obviously I won't be teaching VRC anymore. In some cases I might be teaching, and but reading club will be there. So probably every Sunday or any date that we decide, I'll be giving certain things to read. It can be a book, but now I won't be giving you any books because we have only 7 months left for CAT. I'll be giving some editorials, some reading articles, and based on that, there'll be some RCs happening every fortnight. मतलब हर 15 दिन के बाद तो वो कर लेंगे. राधे अभी फिलहाल पढ़ते रहो, है ना, जितना हो सके रीड करो, एडिटोरियल्स, नॉवेल्स, मैगजीन्स एट्सेट्रा. सरगम, third year psychology honor student at LSR. Oh, nice. LSR. Back in my day, like a lot of my friends passed out from LSR. Nice college. I've been there a lot of times. Sometimes just as a student, sometimes as a speaker. I've never prepared for CAT before. How confident can I be for CAT this year, as I'm just starting? 10th 96.4, 12th 95.6, current CGPA 8.0. You know what, Sargam? There are multiple things. Your profile is great. Academic profile is great. You are a fresher and you are from a top college of India. You are a non-engineer. Psychology, something that is, not very common, and also female. So you have brilliant chances of getting into IIM Ahmedabad, even if you score 97th percentile. And if you score 99th, then nobody can stop you from getting into IIM Ahmedabad. For sure. You just have to focus on CAT prep. Rest everything is sorted in your case. And I believe and I assume that your English communication is also good. Right, Sargam? Tell me that. If that's the, because normally it happens in LSR, people have this communication skills. They're part of multiple cultural clubs. So I hope that is great. So you will be, faring really well. Don't worry a bit. Probably you might feel some problem in the preparation of CAT for quantitative aptitude. If your mathematics is something that you have probably have left, 12th के बाद तो छोड़ ही दिया था, 10th के बाद भी छोड़ दिया अगर है, तो you will have to focus majorly on quant mathematics, and for that you should go for this non-engineers QA. Okay, I hope you know this. The module that we have on the dashboard, start doing that. That is very, very, very important. Monogars, I'm facing a lot of difficulty in solving RC question. Let the batch start and this problem will be gone. But to prepare for RC, first of all, you should start reading a lot. Read everything. Be a part of reading club that I had made. Go there and I'll be sending you, things to read. Right now, there are 2 books which are already there. One is Metamorphosis, the other is The Man with 5 Heads. Just read that. Mohit, how many questions we have to attempt for 99th percentile? Now, attempting and getting it correct are 2 different things. So let's say if you do everything correct, even if you have close to 45%, on the safer side I'm saying, it can also be as low as 40%. On an average, people who attempt 40% of the paper correctly get 99th percentile. But the score should be balanced, like you should have at least 85 percentile in all the sections individually. So 40% not a great deal, right? Aryan, what percentile we should bring for getting selection? I am like Ahmedabad, Indore famous. Aryan, it depends on lot of things. Like in case of Sargam, it was even possible at 95th percentile because of being a female and being a non-engineer. So there are multiple things. But if I talk generally, let's say you are a general engineer male, then don't expect Ahmedabad below 99th percentile. All right, give me more details, then I'll be able to guide you. भानु कुमार, सबसे बैच की छुट्टियां लगी हैं, तब से हमारा सारा फोकस पानी में बह गया है. अच्छा भानु, छुट्टियां तो तुमने तो मांगी थी. People are saying that we have a lot of backlogs to cover. That is why we had this thing. By the way, today we have a class. आज छुट्टी खत्म हो गई है. आज परमिटेशंस कॉम्बिनेशन की क्लास है, राइट भानु? 7 बजे से देख लेना उसको. संभव गोयल, already enrolled with iQuanta, facing difficulties in solving LRDI questions, especially practice session sets. Somehow, I hope you are a batch 2 student, so it will be done once more. And if you have, so LRDI may, you must have completed around 50% of syllabus. You can do one thing, go for LRDI essentials, watch everything there, and 50% is complete. So I would suggest you also start watching LRDI inception videos. Okay, at least 10 videos of LRDI inception, just watch that. And still you face some problem, then solve PYQ, previous year questions from 2017 to 2024. Like whatever sets are possible in next 1 or 2 weeks, just solve that. I think solving 10 sets are possible. Sujay, started preparation yesterday. Commerce student, what should be my daily schedule? Sujay, yesterday I had a session based on the daily schedule only. It's there on the YouTube channel. Just watch the recording at 1.5x speed, and make the timetable accordingly. Now, okay, I think there's a lag of a minute probably. आर्यमन, कंप्लीट अरिथमेटिक सेशन होगा इन बैच 1? ऑफ कोर्स आर्यमन कंप्लीट होगा, बिल्कुल बेसिक से. वसंत, नॉन इंजीनियरिंग मॉड्यूल्स क्लासेस आर लॉक्ड after 3 videos, even though I take a CAT Pro course. Non-engineering modules are locked. I think you're in second batch, so they are unlocked depending on what the session is. So if it is percentage that we are teaching, so it will be unlocked just before the session. That is the reason it is unlocked for you. Karuna, next week, as I said already. Gautam, hey Gautam, I am Cody Code. We should congratulate Gautam once again. He has converted I am Cody Code. Gautam, can you share your strategy, your score, and what kind of questions were they asking? I think Gautam, all of us should congratulate him and also ask him that what was his experience with iQuanta and what helped him. And also, Gautam, you did not turn up in the roundtable toppers meet. I think you should be there. Anyways, we can arrange an interview with you. But right now, as you are here, discuss about how things help you at iQuanta. What are the best things that help you, and also your scores, sectional percentiles, your daily schedule, something like that in a paragraph. You can just kind of share that. Atharv, sectional mock available? Yes, Atharv, it is available, but it is unlocked. It is locked right now. It will be unlocked in the mid-June, okay, and you can attend that. Sweet Night, no work experience, 62 in 10, 78 in 12, 16 in graduation, BCom. Sweet Night, if you focus at 99th percentile, then IIM Calcutta and FMS might call you, because these two colleges do not pay much weightage to the academics. All right. Amarnath, having medals in national tournaments in sports help in way or not, especially for FMS and other? Amarnath Pandey, having medals doesn't give you any marks. It's not quantifiable. Obviously, it's a great profile because diversity, like Ahmedabad, they look at diversity. So you're from a sports background, that can be a diverse kind of field, but at the very same time, it doesn't have any quantifiable marks. उसके extra marks नहीं मिलेंगे. Shreya, attempt will be in 26, so I'm assuming that you are in a graduation second year right now. How many quant questions should I attempt in a day? I think if you attempt 10 to 20 questions, depending on, easy or difficult level, that'll be fine for this year. After that, frequency will be increased. But more than quant questions, Shreya, you should, do what? Because you have so much time, you should start reading novels. Read novels, and I assume that you're a part of reading club. So whatever novels I have sent there, start reading them. Like one novel in 1 month or 15 days, depending on the length of novel. Yash, good revision strategy. What should we note down while preparing the quants topic so as to revise later? Right. The things that you have to note in quants will be all the formulae and any trick. Normally tricks are not there, but if any trick has been used by the faculty member in the questions, just note that as well, okay? And based on that, I'm sure you'll be solving 20 to 30 questions on the same topic. And whatever questions were problematic for you, like you did not get the answer in the first attempt, you look at the solution and mark those questions which you did not attempt. Once you have marked those questions, so let's say you do this for 3 days in a week, 3 days in the weekdays. On Sundays, just on Sundays, you will be having close to 50 questions, not 50, close to 20 questions, which would be left from all of it. Like you would not be able to solve, let's say, 5-6 questions every day. So if you practice quant for 3 days, solving these many questions, तो 10-12-20 क्वेश्चन होंगे जो नहीं आएंगे आपको ना पूरा मिला जुला के. संडे को उन्हीं क्वेश्चन को फिर से सॉल्व करना है. दैट इज द रिविजन स्ट्रेटजी, ऑब्वियसली बाय लुकिंग एट दिस. ओके, Sunil, what is without work experience? Can I get good B school? Sunil, yes, because 50% of the people, 50% on an average, it can be more or less. It's normally freshers. Sargam, communication is okay, great, perfect. Just focus majorly on CAT score. Manisha, I'm an art student from Hindi medium background. My profile is 997. Want to join the Black Eye FMS? What should I do? How should I prepare? My meaning is that I'm quite weak in English. Manisha, I'll be very honest with you. I do not just say things to motivate people in a false way. I'll just tell you what the exact thing is. Your profile is brilliant, no doubt about it. Let's say you get 99.5 percentile and you are Manisha Sharma, so general non-engineer female. Uh, if you get close to 97th percentile, your profile is very much similar to Sargam. Yeah. Okay, Manisha. So it's similar. The only thing is that you have Hindi medium background, so I assume that you are not very good at communication, right? Fluency in English. You understand English, that I understand. You can write English also. Am I right? The main problem will be in the communication. Is that yes or no? If that's yes, then right now, from today onwards, from this minute onwards, you should start conversing in English as much as possible. And if you have a group of friends who can do that, it'll be great. If not, try to make a group within iQuanta, because iQuanta, we kind of encourage this behavior of making study groups. So you can have a group like Sargam is there. I hope Sargam, Manisha, you guys can help each other, right? So okay, यहीं पे दोस्ती कर लो, यहीं पे उसके बाद on the group you can just exchange your contact details and make some groups and try to talk also in English. That is very much important. Anjali, my academics are quite average, 9.6, 70.6, 7.9. That's not average, Anjali. I'm an OBC engineering female. Do I stand in charge of FMS Delhi? Obviously, FMS doesn't give much heed about the academics. Do you have work ex? That's a great thing. Your profile is above average. It's good, in fact. It's not brilliant, it's a good profile. And OBC, so basically you can, Anjali, if you have, let's say, 95 percentile, then you can get calls from the at least 2 out of top IIMs, and all the baby IIMs and new IIMs. For FMS, it'll be close to 97th percentile. Okay, so just focus on 97 and you'll get all the calls. Just that you have to, even getting 97 is not an easy task. Just focus on that and try to balance your scores across VR, LRDI, and Quant. That's it. Vedant, how can we join your book club? Vedant, there is a link given. I think, see, the problem is every day new people come in, so the link is missed. I will share that link. Are you guys on that Kickstart CAT preparation group? I hope you are there. I'll put the description over there also. And once the session is over, I'll put that description in this. I put the link in the description as well of the same video. And also put it on the Kickstart CAT group. Okay, you can just click on that and join it. Vasu, if I have average profile, I have missed your, where is it? Average profile with no work ex, 2 years of gap, target CAT 25. What should I do to focus on profession? But what happened when they ask me about gap year? Vasu, that will come later. See, I have so many friends and so many students who have been there with even 3 years of work experience preparing for UPSC. So you also might be doing something, family business, maybe started something, it failed. So there are multiple reasons for that. Okay, so whatever the reason is, it should be true, and you can, if you justify that in the interview, it won't be much of a problem. All right, so don't worry about that. The only worry that you have right now is to get a decent percentile. After, I personally will prepare you for what you have to say in the interview. Okay, so I'll be there. I'll guide you to all of you. What a profile related things are there. Once you get this percentile, you get the call. I will tell you what you have to say there in the interview. All right. Rai Kamal Saha, profile is 65, 55, BCom 8.0, DWS female. Can I get IIMs? 65, 55. 12th वाला थोड़ा problem हो सकता है, Rai Kamal. And EWS female. Any category that you have? IIM थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाएगा, top IIMs, but the baby IIMs are possible. The new IIMs are possible. All right. and even FMS is possible. It's just that you have to score and your EWS, so 97 to 98 percentile would be fairly decent to get into good colleges. Top IIMs थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है, to be very honest. Okay, coming to Dev Chauhan. How is the FABM course of IMA? Basic Agriculture, which course? Perfect. Dev Chauhan, FABM, Agri-Business Management. Okay. Now, there are two courses there. One is fellow programs, other is the normal regular program. It's at IMA as well as IML. IIM Lucknow. In both the IIMs we have this program. It's a great program, and even the percentile go much lower than the main PGP. It's around 92 to 93 percentile. If you get that, you will get a call. And now the thing is, I'll tell you what, Dev, agribusiness management is an industry specific course, right? So if you're a finance graduate, you can go to any industry, because finance is finance, marketing, HR, operations. These four are the core branches of MBA. Like in engineering, we have mechanical, electrical, electronics, understand that, right? So similarly, in MBA, we have three are main. Those are finance, marketing, and HR. Then comes operations as well. So these people can go to any industry, be it agribusiness, be it data science, be it anything. So now you have to make the choice. You want to be into agribusiness forever your life? Not a problem, because somehow I think that in future, and it has started already, we humans would not be devoid of technology. We will be devoid of food. Do you understand that? In fact, there is a movie called Interstellar where they have said we didn't run short of engineers, we ran short of farmers. Do you remember that? So खेती सिर्फ खेती नहीं है. The kind of management that is there, there are so many skill programs, and India is a welfare economy. It's a welfare state, right? I hope you understand that, because as an agriculture student, you might be knowing all of it. तो बहुत सारे programs ऐसे हैं, और in fact, there are a lot of big corporates which are entering into agribusiness management, like Reliance already entered. So there is a huge scope of that as well. In fact, if you are honest and you are the best in agribusiness, you should go for that only. अगर वहाँ पे लोग कम हैं तो competition भी कम है. If you are the best, then there will be no looking back. So you can do that. In fact, probably 10 years down the line, you will be having enough money to start something on your own agribusiness. आजकल लोग चिप्स बेच के भी बहुत बड़ा, अचार बेच के लोगों ने शार्क टैंक जाके 100 करोड़ 200 करोड़ की कंपनी बना रखी है. तो it's a good course, and I think you should do it. Just that you have to be confident yourself. Okay, Dev. Piyush, 26 aspirant here, possible to start now? Possible, Piyush, ये तो सवाल ही नहीं है कोई. Of course possible. तुम्हारे पास तो बहुत टाइम है ना, 1.25 साल है. इस 1.25 साल में अगर सबसे पहले तुम अपनी कैलकुलेशन स्ट्रांग करो. जो कैट में एग्जैक्टली पूछा जा रहा है तो उसको 3 महीने बाद ही करना. अभी कैलकुलेशन स्ट्रांग करो, रीडिंग बहुत ज़्यादा करो, और सुडोकू पजल सॉल्व करना शुरू कर दो. अगले 3-4 महीने ये करते रहो, यू विल बी इन टच ऑफ कैट. Is it possible to get 98? Enjoy? Yes, obviously it is. You just have to follow the process. Vaibhav says number of mocks matters. How many mocks to give till? Vaibhav, we have 35 full-length mocks and 45 sectionals. Complete all of that, and that will be enough. Khushi, I'm quite confident in VRC. However, it comes to LRDI and cons, it takes me more time to get my concepts clear during classes as well. Working professional have limited time. What to do? Okay. Khushi, yesterday I discussed the timetable for working professionals as well. Just follow that. If there is something which, something more which you cannot probably write in this message, just send me a direct message via the support team, and I will reply back. Because I will be requiring the entire details of your work. 5 days working है, 6 days working है, क्या duration है, किस तरह काम है. So depending on that only, I'll be able to kind of guide you in framing a proper timetable. By the way, on an average, what I discussed yesterday, just follow that. प्रणव, बता दिया मैंने ना. नेक्स्ट वीक. वानी, प्रोफाइल इज 998, BM is from Shiv Nadar University with no work ex. Score for IIMs, schools like FMS, ISB. Wani, I'll be requiring more details. You are a general candidate. What have you done? What was the stream of graduation? Just tell me that. All of that, then only I can be able to, kind of help you over there. I require more details. Sambhav. What score would be good for me? 10th 8.2, 12th 93.8, bachelor's in IB 8.4, 2 years of internship. Perfect. Great. Sambhav, you have a great profile. What score for the top IIMs, right? I believe if you get above 98th percentile, you'll be good to go. This should be the minimum. Vaibhav, gave CAT last year. कहाँ चला गया, फिर से खो गया पूरा. Yes, and the exam environment was very very different in comparison to home, obviously. So how develop a habit for that environment? अगर दिल्ली एनसीआर में रहते हो तो iQuanta ऑफिस आ जाना, लैपटॉप लेके कहीं एक जगह बिठा दूंगा मैं, वो माहौल अपने आप बन जाएगा. Try to solve as many mocks as possible. That is the best way to do it. Krisha, as our classes have not started yet, but when they start, we'll have to maintain the formula book. Please give us tips for maintaining a good formula book. Krisha, in fact, we have already made a formula book. It is there in the downloadable resources on iQuanta website itself. Just go and click over there, you'll get a formula book. But that will just for, kind of reference. Let's say, and you take a printout of it. When you're traveling, you can just look at the formula. But while making notes, I will tell you that what has to be noted down. Exactly what should be there in the formula book. Or I can do one thing more. Last year I did it for algebra for all the students, that I made the notes 5 to 6 pages depending on what kind of topic is there, and I gave it freely to everyone across India for all the CAT aspirants. Do you want me to do that? I can do that as well. Probably I'll make notes for one, and then you, based on that, you will get a fair idea how to create notes for all the other chapters. All right, Krisha, we'll do that. Shivani, profile is not good. 1077.8, 1260, now second year of BCom. Don't have any experience, so is it going to be hard for me to get into top B schools from baby IIMs? No, 1260 is all right. In BCom, try to maintain a score at least of 7.5 CGPA, and not be difficult. Khushi, profile 80%, 79, 8.19, 2 years work ex in July, maybe C. Your profile is brilliant, Khushi. It's brilliant. You just have to, and you are a BTech engineer. What are you? If you are a non-engineer, then even if you get 95 percentile, you'll be getting calls from top IIMs. अहमदाबाद पक्का बुलाएगा. अहमदाबाद जो है ना, वो ना बहुत अच्छा कॉलेज है. They look at so much diversity, and if you get 99th percentile, then you'll get calls from all the IIMs and the FMS. Don't have to worry about it. Vimosh, 1038, 1291.9, doing mechanical from NIT, CGP is not good, 6.5. कर रहे हो ना, थोड़ा सा बढ़ा लो इसको, 6.5 7 तक ले जाओ विमोश, बेटर हो जाए. 6.5 एक बहुत एवरेज है. तुमने 10th and 12th में अच्छा किया है, फिर ये जो कम हो रहा है ना, दैट इज़ नॉट अ गुड थिंग. यू नो व्हाट, इफ थिंग्स आर राइजिंग दे लाइक इट, इफ थिंग्स आर डिक्लाइनिंग दैट्स अ प्रॉब्लम. सो ट्राई टू बैलेंस इट आउट बाय गेटिंग क्लोज टू 7 एंड इट विल नॉट बी अ प्रॉब्लम. प्रॉब्लम अभी भी नहीं है, बट 7 होगा तो बिल्कुल प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. Vaibhav, 74, 77, 73, BCom, fresher, EWS. Oh, yes. Obviously, Vaibhav. I hope the best for you. Undergrad college matters, electrify, not really. College doesn't matter. The stream of graduation matters. 10th, 83.4, 12th, 34.6, BBA 70, NC OBC, freelancing job for 1 year, safe score for CAT. NC OBC, safe score. 95 percentile would fetch you majority of B schools call. Badri Narayan. There are certain people, I think I missed the query. Where is that? Electrify. Finished 12th grade. Not sure which college you joined. Undergrad college. अच्छा 12th grade भी finish किया है. Electrify. What options do you have? Write IP MAT exam, no? IP MAT. If MAT होने वाला है, I am इंदौर के लिए. It's a 5 years program. It's a great deal. Like अगर IIM में पहले ही entry मिल जाए 5 साल के लिए, that will be a great deal. Getting something from Delhi University is also a good deal. It depends on what your interest is. Give me more details. I'll be able to guide you then. Badri, profile is 72, 89, 77, perfect. OBC, base length percent to get into calls from top 20 B schools. Top 20, 90 percentile. Badri. 90 is the minimum. Okay. Yeah, Khushi, you can do that. Dev. Adding question of a BM, for example, I get 98, having profile of this, perfect. Possible to reply for both general. Yeah, that's possible, Dev. That's possible. Apply for, in fact, you should apply for both. Adesh, OBC, medical graduate, how much percentile need for top IIM? Medical graduate, Adesh Patil, OBC, top IIMs. Top, when you say top, I'm assuming that 2 out of black eyes, at least 2 colors from top 6. 96 percentile would be sufficient for you. Okay, Adesh. Vani, profile is 998, non-engineer, BMS, no work X, female, general, score for IIMs or B schools like FMS and ISB. Being a female, that will help you a lot. FMS बोल रही हो तो 99 तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. Okay? Like if you are a male, it would have been 99.5, but for female, 99 will also be great. For ISP, getting about 97 would be a good score. Shreya, do they also take into consideration the interview where did I graduation from? Shreya, no, not really. No, that is not quantifiable. Pampa Saha, aspirant, I'm Akash. I have 92 in 10th, 95 in 12th, and पूरा लिखो, पूरा भी आया नहीं मैसेज आपका. 92 in 10th, 19 in 12th, 8.5 ration. IIM possible? Yes, Akash, it's possible. You just have to score above 99 percentile. Vedant, not able to download formula book through dashboard. Is that so? Go to the website and click on that. They might ask you for your name and all that stuff. Just put it there and they'll be able to download. Perfect, Krishna. Adesh, I think I have answered that. Anything else? Archie, Suraj, provide BMW, this. हाँ, बिल्कुल. Archie, Suraj, लेके आओ 100 percentile. देंगे. Okay. खुशी, non-engineer, English honors, degree, बल्ले बल्ले कुछ तुम्हारी पता है 95, 90 percentile ले आओ. IIM अहमदाबाद कॉल करने वाला. 98 लाओगे तो पक्का हो जाएगा. Vedant, how to in famous Delhi, sir? Get about 99.5 percentile. 99.5 if you are a general male. Archis Raj ho gaya. Electrify, science student will be able to doing BTech. 2 options, local, tier 3, private institutes like Manipal or BITS. BITS, obviously, go to private institutes, don't go for local tier 3 institutes. No, electrify. Shahim, position was closed last month, work ex of 1.4 years. Want to know, should I also focus on getting back into industry along with CAB? Yes, Shahim, obviously. Working, what you have in hand is worth than 2 in the bush. A bird in hand is worth, better than 2 in the bush. You must have heard that. So having a job will actually be helpful. Webho, when I read Eon, after some time I understand nothing. What do? Webho, don't read Eon like that, Reading Eon because Eon is theses are huge. They are suitable for people preparing for UPSC. For CAT people, I don't think it's required. Maybe I'll be sharing some article, just read that. From Eon, the crisp and kind of an extract from Eon. Just read that. Do not read the entire Eon essay. You won't be having that kind of time. Shreya, BCom honors, fresher, general, female, no work ex, business analytics, certification, academics are this. Okay. Female, general, no work ex. Top B schools. Shreya, 98th percentile. That should be sufficient. Badri, I think Badri, I have talked to you already. Acha, top black, should my target percentile be from engineering background, engineering, general, male, ABC, you know what? Again, I'll be very honest. I have seen people having 99 percentile not getting call from ABC. That happens. But if you have 99.5, then you'll definitely get a call. This should be the safest score, Badri, for you. Shreya, how can I make my English speaking fluent? I think I told someone, right? Creating a study group in which you can talk to people in English and it will work. Ishan, non-engineering, 8, 6.5, 2-year gap, non-engineer, 98th percentile. Now we have group discussion. There no Vedant, GD is not there. Group discussion has been eliminated from IIMs. Okay, it's no more there. In fact, all the IIMs have personal interview and a writing ability test. Okay, but IIM Ahmedabad, it has PI plus AWT, not WAT. WAT is writing ability test and AWT is analytical writing test. This is more about case studies. Only Ahmedabad has AWT, rest all the IIMs have VAT. No IIM has GD, they have PI, personal interview. Okay? Manipal is good. Nilanshu, 7.8.57, EWS, BSc, Maths, Freshers, percentile required, get into black eye, male. 98th percentile, Nilanshu. God versus evil. BA Economics, OBC, NCL, 9.2, 77, 73, job experience, receptions 2 year. 94 percentile at least would be enough. Adesh, yes, that will be considered as an experience. Academy 5-5-7 है, क्या बेबी एम से मिल सकता है? Commuter with Vikas. Very difficult, very difficult. But if you score well in CAT, like 97 percentile, तो मिल सकता है. Nitesh, possible to conduct separate class to discuss assignment questions in detail? Assignment questions have already have the solutions over there now. Okay, let me think about that. If we have at least 10 doubts, probably we can have the classes, but it should be from multiple people. Okay, Nitesh, I will have to think about it because that will be too much for the operational part. Okay, I'll have to think. Aditya, 83, 92.67, 8.5, completed graduation this year. GEM profile, no work X, how much should I aim to get in top IIM? GEM profile, general engineer male. Aditya, 99th percentile. That should be the target. All right. Khushi, thank you so much. Talking to you, attending your classes always help. Thank you for all the wisdom, dedication towards it, and truly. Thanks, Khushi, for saying that. That's my job, actually. You have said good words about me. I'm really happy. At the very same time, Khushi, this is my job. So, थोड़ा wisdom और देता हूँ. हालांकि यहाँ ज़रूरत नहीं है, but फिर भी, in a sentence, if all the people in the entire world do their job properly, the world would not have any kind of problem. A teacher teaches properly, student learns properly, a scientist creates properly, an engineer builds bridges or software properly. जो घास काटता है घास सही से काट दे, जो पहाड़ गड्ढा खोदता है रोड बनाने के लिए वो सही से कर दे, हर कोई अपना काम ठीक से कर दे, there'll be no problem. And then there'll be no feudal mindset also. If everybody does their work properly, they'll be respected whatever work they do. It's a simple thing which मतलब ये आप कर रहे हो तो अपना अपना कर्तव्य कर रहे हो, कुछ अलग नहीं कर रहे. बट मुझे खुशी है कि तुमने ऐसा बोला. So that is the only thing which is needed. No wars, no judgment. All right. Kota wala. 10th 88.4, 12th 64.6, OBC, online BBA from NMIMS. 96 percentile, Kota wala. Badri, you're welcome. Vikas, 1052, 1259.6, UG 721. हाँ बिल्कुल मिल सकते हैं. अच्छी बात है विकास कि तुमने ग्रो किया है ना, एक 10th 12th और इसमें. Electrify, you're welcome. Uddhav, Tita questions. Yeah, Uddhav, I can tell you about that as well. Have I missed anything? No, I don't think so. Okay, Tita. Uddhav, Tita, the full form of Tita is type in the answer. So what happens here? they can ask theta in RC specifically, in VARC. Theta is majorly parajumbles and odd one out. These two are in theta format, okay? So they won't be giving you options. I'll explain it to you. So let's say there is a question. If I ask you a simple question, let's say 20% of 150. इतना आसान क्वेश्चन आएगा नहीं, just for the example. This is the question you calculate it. So they won't be giving you options like it is 15, 30, 45 or 60. Whenever we have options, we call it MCQ. All right, MCQ is multiple choice questions. Like we have multiple choices over here. इसका 30 आंसर आ जाएगा, ठीक है? But in theta, they don't give you the options. They give you a blank box like this. And then you will have to type it. टाइप कैसे करोगे? कीबोर्ड वर्क नहीं करता. एक ऑन स्क्रीन कीबोर्ड आता है. There's an on screen keyboard. You will click on that. It will open. Then you will type 3 and 0. That is theta. Is that clear? Now, having said that, there's one more question, Uddhav. One more challenge over here. The challenge is now. Again, now if I ask you, 50 is what percentage of 150? Now, here, if that is the question in MCQ, इसका आंसर क्या होगा? पहले बताओ मेरे को. 50 upon 150, if I calculate that into 100, I will have this 100 by 3, which is 33.33%. Is that the correct answer? That is what we feel is the correct answer, but that is the wrong answer actually. Mathematically speaking, this is wrong. It is 33.333333 recurring. The exact answer is 33.3, then a bar over it. In some cases, we have been taught when we were young kids that whenever you have something like this, just write it as 33.34%, isn't it? The problem is, if we have multiple choices here, we can mark the answer. But if you have theta, a box here, what will you write? Will you write 33.3 or you write 0.33 or 0.34? You don't really know. Because what has been fed inside the computer उसको सही मानेगा. समझ में आ गया? Let's say कंप्यूटर में इसने लिखा है 33.33, इसको सही आंसर माना गया है in the software. But if you write 33.34, सही करने के बाद भी गलत हो जाएगा. Do you understand that? This is something that is very important. Getting it? तो इसमें करना क्या है हमें? हमें कुछ नहीं करना. कैट कभी भी ऐसा सवाल पूछता ही नहीं है जहाँ पे रिकरिंग डेसिमल में आंसर आए. I don't think anybody has told you that ever. नई बात अगर मालूम पड़ी तो everybody tell me. This is new for you, right? Cat would never ask you any question for which the answer would be a recurring decimal. They will never ask you. 0.5, 0.25 वाले आंसर आ सकते हैं. 0.333, 0.666, that will never be there. Okay? They don't ask you such questions. They'll always be asking such questions in MCQ format. Now, Aniket, BBA in banking, no work X, CGPA 9, 10, 3rd%. Aditya, exactly. Okay, who is that? Aniket. Aniket, ये तो बहुत आसान है ना. BM में तो आसानी से हो जाएगा. No worries. If you get even 80th percentile, you'll get a call. Okay. Jay Shiva, yes, you can. Nitesh, I think we have discussed that. Anything else that is left? Bhavya, general male non-engineer, 1066, 1238, graduation 59, BBA, work X of 1 year, which should be target. IIM Calcutta में तुम्हारा होने chances ज़्यादा हैं. एक ही academic ज़्यादा देखता नहीं है, लखनऊ देखता है, तो and a general engineer, non-engineer, okay, 98.5 percentile would be a decent score. But if you get in 99, range of 99, you'll be getting an IIM Calcutta call for sure. उद्धव आर्ट्स में आ ही नहीं सकता. इम्पॉसिबल है पैसेजेस में. देयर इज नो वे दे कैन आस्क थीटा. कैसे पूछ लेंगे? दैट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. नो. थीटा में यू कैन ओनली टाइप इन द नंबर्स, यू कैन नॉट टाइप लेटर्स. ऑलराइट. आदित्य 79, 82.46, 8.92, 2.5 years, 1 year gap. अरे बहुत अच्छा चांस आदित्य. यू आर ऑलरेडी अ ब्रिलियंट प्रोफाइल. डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. Just get about 98 percentile and you'll be getting a lot of calls. General engineer male हो, 98.5 percentile. That'll be great. So I think I have discussed all the doubts, all the queries have been resolved by now, and I'll keep on coming. This on YouTube in different ways. Sometimes to teach you something, for some basic, for fundamentals, for the question and Q&A, for cat picture chart, different things will be coming there again and again. In case you have any doubts, so after session is over, just put in the comments and we will answer that to you. Khushi, Guru can show path while making one for you is unmatched. We have dealt with teachers who don't do their job well, consequently poor results. Yeah, Khushi, thank you. Shashi, will my 12% affect my chances to get top B school? It will affect, but what's your score? 70.6, it won't affect, don't worry. J Shiva, engineer with no work ex. If you are a general, then you should be having 99 percentile. If not, should be having 97 percentile. Nitesh, having video solution for assignment questions. Again, I would have to think about it because that's not in our plan. But that's a good input. Let me see if we can do something about that. I'll keep that in mind, Nitesh. In case if I forget, just remind me. I won't forget, but still, if you want to check on the update, just remind me exactly after 1 week. All right? रामानुज, हाँ आज क्लास है पीएनसी की 7 बजे, जाओ ख़त्म करते हैं. ओके. आर्यन 8.86 point something percentile for IIM Calcutta, 98. Non-fresh engineering fresh 98. Sarthak, next week they are starting. Okay, chalo, bye bye, take care, enjoy your classes. Malika, top B schools, even if you get above 95, you'll get a call from IIM Ahmedabad. But if you score above 98, you'll get all the calls. Crash course, Aditya, it will be starting in the month of September. God versus evil, yeah, you'll have to, talk to your manager that they should be giving you some kind of invoice, payment invoice. That will be applicable. Arya, yes, that is possible. Just that for 3 months you have to do nothing else. Just focus on CAT prep. आयरन GD पे बहुत पहले बंद हो गया था IIMs में. कुछ कॉलेजेस में है, IIMs में नहीं है. चलो बाय, देयर इज अ क्लास नाउ. गुड, बाय बाय, टेक केयर.